Look at that fescue. What's up, fellow fescue freaks? As you know, it's a beautiful day above the fescue here in Salisbury, North Carolina. I want to take a minute and tell you about my 2025 program. It's going to be a lot like last year. And then I also want to explain why I am pulling back on granulars. The first reason I'm pulling back on granulars is I have been on a granular program since about probably 2019, I would guess. And so I have built up a good reserve. And if you are, just getting into this, or just, it's your first year of a renovation or your first year of seeding, you will need some granulars. You won't be running the same program that I'm running. And the reason for that is you can run part of the program, but not the liquid only part of it. And the reason I say that is you're just getting started. You need to build up some reserve, and you can work the granulars into the same program to where you're starting to get more and more organic material with your applications. So with that being said, we are going to put together a program that I'm running. I'm on cruise control. You'll be on acceleration is what I'm going to say. You're going to be accelerating, trying to get to cruise control. So we will put some stuff on the website, olepool.com, and we'll have some different options, some different freak options, and talk about what I just applied. This is the first nitrogen for 2025. This is the first nitrogen app because I'm still on cruise control from the 822 back in November. And we've been super dry. Everybody else has been getting a ton of rain. We've been super dry. So Sunday afternoon, which I believe was the 7th, April the 7th, that actually might have been April the 6th. But anyway, I went out with my wetting agent. This is a penetrant and a retainer. So this helps retain some moisture and also penetrate. This is Aqua Care, and I ran this 5 gallons to the whole 3 acres. And then we got an inch of rain Monday starting about 7 a.m. So it's pretty worked out perfect. I'm not fully irrigated yet, so that worked out really good. I will soon be fully irrigated. But for the first 2 applications of the season, I will be running a PGR, plant growth regulator. I want to hold back a little bit of the spring flush. I want to take that energy, I want to put it into the roots, tighten up the plant. If you're having problems with some poena, this right here is suppressed seed heads. As you can see, I don't have a poena issue. Got super thick Artemis here. I can go ahead and laugh and just tell you poena is not in the bag of Artemis. So if you believe that, you're definitely a beginner. Definitely. Don't care whose seed you use. If you don't have the right prep, you're going to have poena. If you don't have good coverage, you're going to have poena. Moving on. My PGR, Pro Hex from Chemical Warehouse. I ran this today at 8 ounces to the acre. This is a dry weight. This is a WDG. 8 ounces to the acre. And I will only probably do 2 apps of this, and then I'll be done. Like once it slows down, I'll pull back from this. This is just take that energy, put in the roots, have less clippings, less top growth. A staple in my program every year, will always be a staple in the program, C3. C3 is amazing. This is a replace like 7 different products in one jug. I don't have to stock a bunch of other crap. I don't have to figure out all the ratios. This has it all. Everything. My favorite thing, molasses. I done this application a couple hours ago. I already got a pop. Come tomorrow, it'll really be screaming green. It will be glowing. So, check out C3. I learned last night, didn't even know this. This has gibberellic acid, this has cytocotyns, it has a ton of stuff in it, more than what I originally knew of. So what I'm running this at, originally I was going to run this at 5 ounces to the 1,000, but the math works easier just to run 1.5 gallons to the acre. I do everything by the acre. 1.5 gallons to the acre. My nitrogen source, this also is a 111, just so you know. It's a great stress product. My nitrogen is going to be Protein Plus, 1405. Originally I was going to run this, and I told everybody I was going to do 10 ounces to the 1,000. Well, I actually pulled it back to 2.5 gallons per acre, which is 7.3 ounces per 1,000. So it's just pulled back a little. The math's simple. That way, jug per acre. Now the cool thing about this is, if you can't find an Earthworks distributor to buy these 2.5 gallons, don't forget about Earthworks for home. These are available in 1 gallons delivered to your door. I will put a link in the description. I do now have affiliated link, yes. So please use it. If you have any questions, let me know. These are the same exact concentrates, from the 1 gallon to the 2.5 to the 55 gallon drums, even the totes. The same exact concentrate. Nothing's watered down. So that is my 2025 program. We're going to roll the wetting agent, the Protein Plus, and the C3 every 30 days. That's going to be done every 30 days. I'm only going to make like one more application of PGR, because after that it'll be out of the spring flush. It'll be chilled down. Thank you, and as always, it's a great day above the fescue. Lord have mercy.